Hello, hello, hello. And welcome back to some Soulstone Survivors. Just give me a moment, getting the last couple of things set up. Oh, hope everyone's doing alright today. Hola, hola, soy Dora. Yeah. Is my headphones actually on? They're not. That would explain why I'm not getting any audio. They died. That is like the first time these headphones have ever died. It caught me off guard. It's always a weird thought, isn't it? Which cable? This one. There we go. Trying to find the right goddamn cable for the charging. There we go. Turn on. Hey, I can hear the game now. I swear to God, every stream starts with technical difficulties at this point. Also, yes, I'm sitting a bit lower. The cat is currently on my, like, stomach lap thing. So, yeah, no, I've got to accommodate the cat. She's all bundled up well. Can I get the camera and tilt it enough to see her? Yeah, you can see her head right here. Inside of the blanket. So, all curled up and very cute like. I've also got the light lower at the moment. I'm just not feeling great this morning. I should have done this a few times in the past, but I will. Alright, so we're back at it again. Doing stupid shit in this game. I did a little bit more like grinding in this game, trying to get more things unlocked and trying things out. It's kind of fun. Warning for anyone who is new here, check, it's very, very weird. Yes, that is a good description. They do leave you a little unchecked. Sometimes a little too much. Alright, what do we want to play? One day I'll come to try some of the characters that I don't play. Like, I've literally played the Beastmaster enough to, like, I think lose a match or win a match. I can't remember. He got to 8. That's a lot more than some of these other ones. What do I want to actually play? That is a very good question. Try this dude out. Yeah, on lightning, we'll do a fucking stupid lightning build. So I definitely want this one. We can go there. Oh. What resources do I need the most for the blacksmith at this point? Fucking minus soulstones, basically. Good lord. That's Frozen Wasteland. Frozen Wasteland. Whispering Grove, which I hate doing the Whispering Grove. Probably should do Frozen Wasteland, is what I'm seeing. I'm gonna just pull down the difficulty a little bit. Screw you. I want to do a little bit less intensity. Day in your life, wake up, eat, shower, go to school, get home, play games, watch, go to bed. I mean, it sounds like a pretty solid life at the moment, I'll be honest. But better than mine, or it's just fucking work. Lightning. So I do a lot of damage, but I don't have much in the way of range, which is something that I need to consider. But the two spells I've got at the moment aren't really affected by range all that, like, substantially, or in a way that's like gonna make it notable. Gotta kite out the enemies. That's not bad to get. A good old epic multicast. Don't want a lot of multicast this sort of shit. To be fair, what build doesn't like multicast? That is actually a question I would like to know. Alright, I don't like any of these. Don't really like any of these. I like chain lightning. Are you a miner? Yes or no? Simple question. I said before I was born in the 90s. I'm sure you can determine from that alone. And the fact that I am got 1 degree and currently working on a second one should probably also give evidence of that. But, you know, I also understand there's a level of mistrust when it comes to the internet, so you don't have to believe that I've got degrees. Look at everyone in the comments have its PhDs after all. Man, I do not like any of these. I really don't like any of these. I'm not from the I'm from the 19th century. I mean the 90s. What the fuck? Why do I have to explain that it's like 90s, as in like 1990 to 1999? I feel like I shouldn't have to clarify that. Ah yes, 90s, which means the entire 19th century. Ari, I'm gonna say this now. I'm not gonna tell any more information other than I was born from 1990 to 1999. You will never get more info out of me than that, and asking is only going to actually, like, upset me. Because I will not be telling it. That is me keeping myself safe. No other reason. Like, I agree with everyone else. It's like, I'm an old man, come on. Like, fuck, I'm gonna... Icy Vortex, there's it. According to websites, you've been born in 1950. I definitely not born in 1950. So it looks like it's an arcane barrier, which was I was hoping kind of got snuck in with the arcanes that I put in. It's not. Not in here, which is kind of annoying. But there is a couple of spells that I would like to get still. No, none of those. I could really do with some multicast game. Like that. But no, what the fuck's telling you need to be born in 1950 to be a fucking parent? Like, what the god? That is such a weird sort of specific thing for it. Start off every Minecraft survival world, dig hole and cover it up. Yeah. Pretty much. Ooh, that's nice. That's a good bit of cast frequency. Frailty can lead to bleed. Sure. Because slow causes frailty and frailty causes bleed, so I'm actually getting kind of that in good amounts. Definitely crit damage. Because we stack up enough days to compensate. There we go. What's your thoughts on the Australian yes and no vote on the native? I don't know if I quite know what you're referring to with that. Because I will be it, I have not been paying too much attention to Australian politics if there's something recent. I mean, Australia barely has any natives at this point because one of the entire, like, sections of them were basically eradicated by the Europeans, so hey. Unless you're like me and refuse to not be in a home on the first day. True. I will say I've played so much Minecraft at this point, like within a day I normally have a hovel ready. Unless I'm doing like an exploration sort of play where I'm just looking around for somewhere to be. Very rarely do I do that nowadays. I normally try and find just a cave I can make in the first night and then build that and then like go off that. Like, I mean, again, I have a Minecraft playthrough on the fucking the stream records and everything. It's on this channel. Oh, wouldn't probably be too hard to find, and you can get a general idea of how I fucking play via that. I make hobbit holes instead. I mean, that's kind of what, like, if there is, I try and look for like a face of like a mountain or just a hill, and then I'll just dig in there. That's what I typically do. I know that's what I do. I don't know, it just feels safe. Because then, like, I'll make a door real quick, and then, like, cool, I'm protected. There's nothing that can get in here. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Bleed results in... No, I want more slow. Oh, I'm not getting out of that in time. Oh, I managed to dodge it with iframes. Haha. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be what the build's going to be for the entire run, so I'm just going to lock. So I do not think the arcane shield got in. Multicast. I need as much multicast as I fucking can get, jeez. Lasting damage increase. That's actually a lot. So yeah, we'll go with that. Nice. Minecraft map is huge. I mean, like, yeah, it technically was infinite, still is. It's just like they put a barrier up at one point to prevent the seed from like deteriorating, I believe is how I've been told of it. But yeah, it used to be, well, pseudo infinite. And I'll be honest, under most situations, you're never going to really use up all of the map. The sheer scale that you have available is just completely unnecessary, but it's kind of nice, because it means that you're just given that full freedom to fuck with it. I mean, it's real fascinating, right? So one of the things we've been talking about in the lectures at the moment is we actually talked super poorly of Minecraft recently. And I know you're gonna think that's a bit weird, but like it is actually a horrible design for a lot of things. And it's really fascinating how, like, an example of a game that if you actually look at like modern game development and its game cycles, also Cat jumped off so I can move up better. It's actually a really bad thing. Like, by all intents and purposes, it's not good because it's not very directed, and a lot of players want a more directed like thing, a more tangible answer to what they should do. So a good example is like while technically there's a final boss in the game, it's like at this point in time the game ends when you decide it ends, which is a lot of games have that, but like it doesn't have a very clear thing. It has some basic clear achievement based progression things, but it's actually really fascinating for how like weirdly bad it is as well at the same time. So I brought that grandpa to gymnastics last week. Fuck, I didn't know I went to gymnastics last week. Bro, I'd fucking love to actually go back and like be able to do like the rings and shit like that. It was so much fun when I was younger. Back in high school and shit. I absolutely adored it. And like, if I do end up buying a house, I am going to put like so much effort into having a place where I can put a ring set up. That and a pool. I'd love a pool. Being able to just like go swim every like, it'd probably only be used like once a week, so probably not best to have that as a high priority. I mean, best case scenario, live near like a public pool and just use that instead, but well, where I live, there's only 2 pools, one of which was my high school pool. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure everyone else has the anxiety of like not wanting to go to like those public places. I'm gonna definitely lose a life here. Oh fuck. If I was your child on a scale of 1 to 10, how much regret would you have? Oh no, like, okay, maybe this is not the fun answer. The fun answer is all of the regret. The depressing answer of because I'm old and I have actually had to think about, I do think about kids and stuff like that. Because I would actually like to have a kid. Obviously with the right person and all that, but like I would like to have a kid. People pee in pools, true. If I have one at home, I can be the only one that pees in it, ha 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 ha. But yeah, no, I don't know, because I don't know enough about you, Ari, that I can probably judge that. I mean, the only thing I'd say is that, like, I just wish people would believe in themselves more. I hope that if I do end up having a kid, that they learn to be able to trust other people better than I did, and don't get screwed over as badly as I did when it came to that sort of stuff. And realize the best thing to do is just learn from other people. Some places it's actually illegal to pee in pools. Yeah, but also it's a really hard thing to fucking monitor. On top of that, and I will stress this, that's not actually the worst thing in a pool. And there is a reason why there is so much fucking chlorine in them. Like, if we're being realistic, you do realize that it's what you're also like swimming through someone's butthole water, right? Like if you want to really go into things. Like I could go into I worked at a fucking pool, all right? Worked as a lifeguard. I know what goes into pools. Doesn't stop the fact that like, oh no, the water is turning yellow. Yeah, there's no fucking way you're seeing that. It normally is dispersed far too quickly. Unless something's actually wrong with that person's bladder, is the short answer. Like, it's the same with temperature, right? You may not realize it, but for example, in New Zealand, there's a rule that the pools need to be above, on average, I think it's like 27 degrees Celsius. Whereas, like, trust me when I say, they do not feel that in the slightest. And it's the same with most pools. Like most pools that aren't like specialized things, they'll be heated to roughly 25, 27, sometimes 30 degrees, yet they will feel like 5. You want to know why? It's because of the way the water is. The temperature disperses. It very quickly gets deteriorated. Also, I am dying here like miserably. I'm just not got. I did not like get the damage I needed with this kind of build. This build is very multicast heavy, and I just couldn't get close to the bosses to keep the multicast going. Which is why I wanted the fucking arcane shield. Frozen Warhammer. Okay. So what is his skill? Elementalist may now collect elemental orbs that fall from defeated enemies. Upon collecting 3 of them, the elementalist releases a burst of energy for each type of orb collected. Okay. That actually sounds kind of useful, I'll be honest. May shit talk it, but you know. Yo, I can make fucking Frostmourne. Let's go. Real Wednesday in school, we have mental health day, which is just the day off. See, that actually doesn't sound too bad, but that's not a great way of doing that at the same time. I will definitely say that that could be better. Swing empowering. Is Scent of Blood a thing that can... It's a character skill. I'm assuming character skills don't get transferred around then. No, they do, because I can get Shield Wall. Only for ones I've crafted. Well, I'm going to remove that. And I'm going to put this in. Because I want to try and get the shield wall. With Frostmourne. That might be fun. Because get Shield Wall, get Bloodlust, and then just like go ham with Icy Vortex, Glacial Affinity. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I really care about anything else. Maybe Blizzard as well. Yeah, something like that. I don't get the special weapon thing to begin with because I don't have the rune for it, so I will have to find that, which is kind of annoying. People always tell me to get off the internet, but I can't. It's... I could go touch some grass. Jesus. I know, right? Like, I know some people, and I will say this in the most, like, pleasant way I can, which is saying a lot. There are some people that genuinely do not realize how shit their behavior is. And because they're online, they can get justified for having shit behavior. And I'm not saying that's the case with anyone in particular here. I'm just like making sure that it's like there is an argument to be made to, you know, sometimes if there is an argument happening online, it's just not worth it to have. Like, is it really worth it to spend your time trying to correct someone else that's not there to care? If you think that's the case, then sure, but I definitely think it's a waste of time. Like, I think it's a waste of time in real life most of the time when someone's just like, oh, I don't... Hey, this shield wall. Sorry. I don't agree with your thing. It's all that. And it's like, look, if you're willing to debate it, sure, I'll have a debate with you. But most people don't know what an actual debate is. They just turn into a screaming match and just go like, oh, well, I know better than you. And it's like, well, no, they know different to you. That's the truth of it. And yes, this is my education degree coming through right now. And being really annoyed at how annoying it is that some people think that they're smarter than others. No one's smarter than anyone else. You just know different things. Like, you go and tell me that Elon Musk can pull up on the street and handle, like, all the shit that goes down in bad part of town stuff. Like, I'm not saying I can handle everything, but I can definitely handle more than Elon Musk. But also, he's got a multi-fucking billion-dollar company, so clearly he knows stuff that I don't. So... who's correct? Who's smarter, me or Elon Musk? Elon Musk may not have street smarts, but he's definitely got other things. It's my turn with the knowledge, yeah, sure. Again, it's the whole knowledge is subjective and reality is a lie. Sorry, that was one of my philosophy degrees coming through, my philosophy parts of my degree coming through there. Good old knowledge and reality, fucking stuff like it's around like epistemology and shit. Very fun, but definitely not the most easy to understand stuff. Just get Path of Decay, fuck it. I do want some frailty. No, none of those are good. I'd say I'm a good writer. I write fan fiction, not inappropriate fiction. Don't get any ideas. Yeah, no, I mean, like, I've written both. I've written fan fiction as well, right? I wrote quite a bit, actually, in my time. And I have written inappropriate fan fiction, I will say that. As per request of some of the people that enjoyed my stuff at the time. Mom said it's my turn with the brain cell, so here I am. Nice. Welcome, Pastel. That's why, yeah, I'm very quick to just like accept that sort of stuff with people. Like, look, everyone. I guess the reason why I come off probably like, especially with the egotism I have, kind of like that whole, oh, I'm so smart and all that, or I do sound as smart as I am, is because I've made my knowledge really, really wide and broad, and then once I did like a good foundation in a lot of fields, I just fucking, like rocketed up like 1 or 2 spots in particular, and then figured out how to make that that knowledge transformative. Zach broke up, tried to decide, and yeah, fair enough. Let's see. This build is so terrible right now, what the fuck? I really need the Icy Vortex. Ooh. Yes, Cat, what do you want? You want out? I think she wants attention. I can't give you more attention than I really already have. But do you want out? I'm gonna check if you want to go out of the office. You want out of the office? Ugh. There we go. Cat wanted out. Give me more attention or else. Fucking hell, sounds like most of my partners in my time. What are you, my wife? Well, ex, I guess, yeah. Haha, funny. Laugh through the pain. Alright, area of effect lasting, yes. Because, well, that affects like one thing I really don't care about. I'm gonna go summon my boys. That is really depressing to get, because I want to get rid of that, but that is a really... No, we're just getting that. Alright, summon the boys. What is a mom? Yeah, fuck, I don't know. I don't have any healing with this build, which does make the some of this worse, but if I can get the power up enough, it'll be fine. Increased frequency is more important than potency. Potency can scale up later. Frequency can scale up now. The more frequent it is, the more I can tank. Do I seriously have to be British for the stream? Jeez. British, innit? And Galv, as the British say, British things. God, I wish I had like the two abilities I wanted to get from the beginning. Whoa. Donjon. No, that's a reference that I'm pretty sure no one here is gonna get. Donjon. Owie, that took a lot of damage there. So what is the actual, like, I need another, like, 10 seconds off of that. Good lord. A 10-second downtime is a lot of downtime to try and get rid of with that lower numbers. I think it's easier to upgrade the duration than it is to try and get the cooldown for it. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Yep, there goes one of my lives. Glad to see all of the bosses just bunched up in an area along with a bunch of elites, and they just immediately fucking destroy my goddamn health bar. So glad I took that wrong turn. God, I'm really just not getting the two that I really need. Should I eat outside or inside? I mean, depends. It's like, what do you got outside to... Sorry, I'm just gonna read this. Yes, frequency. Like, if I had the choice and I felt comfortable with it, then I would probably normally just eat outside. Especially if the weather's nice. I would not do it where I live at the moment because of the shitheads that live in the same house as me, but that's why I eat noodles in my office. Well, slash bedroom, I guess. Shouldn't call it an office at this point. It's not an office, it's where I live. I feel bad for my cats because I feel like I lock them in my the room that I'm in like so much. They're fine with it, and I do make sure to like open the door the moment they need it, but like goddamn. Depends on where you are, the weather and how sane you are. Yeah, then I should probably never go out. Okay, well that's almost got 100% uptime now. But that's not the one that I actually need the 100% uptime for. Can play games if you eat inside. Probably then outside is better. Like, the sketching sounds way more productive, I'll be honest. Gaming and food is pog. I don't like eating while playing a game. I like, don't get me wrong, I'll watch something or stuff like that, but like, when I'm playing a game, like, I kind of want to just... play the game. Maybe I'll have something on to watch in the background when it's a really shit game and I feel like I need something. Bloodlust, fucking finally. That is a massive increase to my frequency numbers. Do you play strategy games like chess or Yu-Gi-Oh? See, now that makes a bit more sense to eat for. I definitely will not deny when playing like Hearthstone or Legends of Runeterra or those sorts of games, I will definitely have I've eaten while playing those. And going to rain slightly later tonight. Well, if it's going to rain later, then yeah, head out now because it'll be way more chill. This would probably give it near 100%, and then taking consideration the modifier from this, potentially will push it over the edge. Just do what Mal says. Yeah. Just head outside and fucking chill out, draw a bit. It sounds way fucking more fun. I mean, you're talking to someone that used to fucking, when I was younger, I'd climb trees all the fucking time. It was great. I'm playing so much fucking slow that the enemies can't actually, like, keep up with me in any capacity. It's kind of funny. Should I draw a garden or a waterfall? I feel like garden's definitely more difficult, but has more room for, like, more interesting stuff. Waterfall is still really pretty, though. I'd say garden just because it's, like, way more room to trial different styles and stuff like that with it. Oh god lord, it's lagging a bit. Let's see, more damage. Yeah, now the weakness this character has is really, really hard to get through, which is the fact that you do not have, dashes. Oh, good lord, it's definitely getting a bit choppy now, isn't it? But no, I want to get that icy vortex because that would actually just give me such a damage increase. Because icy vortex, like, based on how many slow stacks, it deals bonus damage. And, like, if you see, I'm just casually, when I run past some of the enemies, giving them, like, 100 stacks. That's good. Ooh. So, you know, Getting there, getting there. Slowly killing the bosses. Fuck it, more touch of ice. It's not what I should be picking, but you know, why not? At this point, this build's already a bit of a cursed one. Oh, I'm gonna lose another life there because I ran through the shit on the ground. Damage increase for ice or increased potency for glacial affinity. This is probably more overall damage. Because keep in mind, was it the glacial affinity has got about 100% uptime or near to. And glacial affinity gives me a damage modifier based on like stacks of slow and shit. Fuck, magnet, why not? God, I just baked cookies last night and can grab some. Nice. I really should get back into baking. I would love to get back into baking when like I move. That'll be nice. Oh, and there's the other one. Progressing. You have aluminum. Nice. Well done. Well done. Good old that long journey. Well done. Oh fuck! There's a prophetess now. I'm definitely gonna lose this run. I've not gotten the abilities that I needed to like I got some of them early, but not enough. Use solar steam boils for infinite steam power. Nice. I refer to her as mommy for no reason. Let's see what she made. I'm grabbing an apple so I can stay healthy. Nice. Doing better than me, which is living off like 2-minute noodles and the occasional thing I cook. Like I made some stir fry last week that I lived off for like 2 or 3 days. An apple plus 10 cookies is greater than 10 cookies, yeah. I think that's how math works. I don't know. I'll have to check back on my like degree focused on mathematics to figure that out. To be fair, I want to say something that's kind of like a depressing factor. If you ever thought like maths was irritating at high school and you've not done like there it is. You've not done university level mathematics, realize like, you know, math slowly transitions to using more and more letters, right? And like how that's really annoying. I actually don't know what numbers are anymore. I just have to work with letters. It's only letters. It's only letters. It's a fucking alphabet, not the maths. As a welder of Calculus 3 courses, I don't even know how I passed them. It do be like that. Alright, now I have damage. Now I just need to survive to actually, like, set up properly. Increase potency. We need as much cast modifier as we can at this point. I'm gonna die here. No, no, I refuse. I got stuck on something and then just like I saw my life flash before my eyes. God, if I could get into that middle area, I would have so much, like, EXP at my disposal. So this is still at 4 seconds to 11 seconds. So we still have a long ways to go before that's actually at, like, a good... uptime. We can actually skip those now because we have everything. Damage increase to the Icy Vortex, that'd be amazing. You become a mathematician, you're permanently unsure of everything. Yeah, pretty much. Ah, fuck, I died. I just use a calculator on your watch because it's not noticeable. I mean... I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. What fucking places don't allow you to just use a fucking calculator nowadays? And like, if they're not letting you do that, the maths must be really fucking easy. Like, we're in an era where most people never like, most children never get taught long division anymore. If you ever wanted to, like, think about something that's going to screw with your head, that is actually genuinely the case. As most don't know what long division is. Not learning long division disappoints you. Like, it is, look, I will agree, it is near useless. However, especially early on, it is such a useful tool to understanding what the calculator's doing. This is where, like, a bit of my side comes in with, like, how I see things. It is best to learn the boring, shitty way first, and then, like, build from there, because then, like, when you get to the more interesting stuff, you're like, oh, well, now I actually just understand that. Like, I understand what the calculation roughly should be. And it means when they ask for working, when you use a calculator, it's actually quite easy to just draw a couple of things up. Sure, in day-to-day life, like, I don't use long division that much. I do most of my mathematics in my head in, like, an instant. But, like, long division is very, very... Like, the fact that it's not getting taught at primary schools, especially in New Zealand, right? Like, it's just not being taught anymore. Like, makes me actually wary of, like, general knowledge issues in the future. Because it's one of those, like, foundational skills that is so useful and so transformative, that if you don't learn it early, it's just not worth ever learning. But if you... do learn it, then it can be used to just make other things easier. I don't know, feel free to disagree with me on that, but I do think that, like, while I agree that especially in the long term it becomes near useless, it is a good foundational tool that helps out more than people probably let it or realize it does. Alright. Let's try the Houndmaster. Why does your apple just taste like grass? I don't know how to respond to that. Let's go into the Whispering Grove. Doggos, go! Bang. Okay, hot take, I do not like ginger ale. So, to be fair though, I'll have a nice glass of bourbon or something like that instead, personally. Which puts me in a bit of a weirder category. Very old-fashioned. Not even Canadian Dry. I don't think I've tried Canadian Dry, but like all of the ginger ales I've had in my time have just not really been my thing. Ooh, I'm gonna lock Bloodlust and take Bladed Chakram here. Let's see, Area of Effect Blast. Sure. Gonna go by, catch you later. Alright, I don't think I want anything else. Because I think this is, unless I want to replace this, right? Like, this is Nature Bomb, Area Frontal Physical. Frontal Physical. Frontal Physical. None of the others are Bomb, though. I do have, it's not Burst either. This probably isn't that good then? I know, maybe. We'll pick this one up and then replace Chakram. Ah, shit, I pressed the wrong button. That's on me. We'll replace that as soon as I can then with Acid Rain. I mean, my dogs are like super happy at the moment. Ooh. Throw a grenade in front of you that does his weakness. This actually is really fucking good. We'll replace that then. Weakness is really good for the build we're going for. I know, like, again, I'm probably the worst person to ask for this stuff because, like, I either drink alcohol or I drink water. No, I want the rot rain thing. Seeing if I can roll and quickly grab it up. No. Okay. Thermal shock, really nice. Nah, none of those. Powerful strikes. Attack speed. Definitely want more attack speed if I can. Brutal strike sounds amazing because we're already doing quite a bit of crit. Not getting that rot. I really would like it. Oh. Area of effect for this one. So this one's disorientate. This one's fragility. Yeah, I do think we keep the disorientate one. But I think I get rid of the fragility one for that other one we saw, the rot one. Even though I do have, was it this upgrade? Yeah, I've got 1 attack speed, blue for it already, which kind of sucks to then get rid of, but... Wow, I'm just really not firing it. Oh, napalm blast is nice. I love covering my enemies in napalm. But I think we want the rot more. Ooh, hypothermia is nice. Love covering my enemies in napalm, don't you? Love to smell a napalm in the morning. Ooh, yeah. Alright, I don't have Touch of Ice currently, so it's tempting, but this one's just too good. Makes for a spicy evening, exactly. Damage increased chaos. That's real tempting. Sorry, I just thought something dropped for a moment there. Yeah, nah, fuck it. Damage increase. Oh, nah, this is too good to pass up. There's acid rain. Cool. Buckshot's gone. Dogs are continuously well fed as well. They're doing well. I need to get a lot more area before this map goes further because there is elites that basically hit in AoEs that are larger than bosses. And it's just obscene. So I need to get strong enough to be able to counteract that. Alrighty, getting things going, Oi, oi, oi. Ah, fuck. God damn, these pieces of terrain, I swear. Out to get me. Sure, some poison in there. Might as well, right? Kind of want to get rid of... There's a tower around here. Did I already get it? I think I did. I'm gonna get this other tower then. This just gives me more breathing room getting rid of these towers. Ooh. Blue magnetic sounds so nice, even at this point. Oh, there are the dudes that I was talking about that have like larger AoEs than fucking bosses. And do just as much damage. So glad that those are just elites in this map. They just turn up. Which would mean that I can't even get close to the bosses more than already I struggled with. Oh, that was a bad dash. That dash could have cost me my life. I don't think I've got the damage to keep it up now. Ooh. Starting to fall short. Like, I'm killing the general. Wow, that hit. I swear I was out of sight of the zone of that, but alright. Frequency. Ah, fuck. I dodged the wrong way. I tried to dodge back first and then dodge to the side. Did it in the wrong order. Now I'm looking bad. I look like shit. No. No. I swear I'm good at this game. I have like a lot of hours in this game and I have actually done really well. Hell, even after stream last week, I played more of this and I did perfectly fine. I swear it's just performance problems. You gotta believe me, this never happens. It's not you, it's me. I have standards. Leave me alone. Goddamn Profiteer's coming in too hard. Oh god. I mean, the dogs are well fed at least, so that's the true win in my books, right? I'm doing the fucking fun the fun dance moves of the just don't fucking die. Don't be trash. For me, that's an impossible fucking challenge. Me every time I boot up my fucking stream. Impossible challenge, don't be bad. Oh, that was a life just popped there. That's really not good. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna be a win for me, bud. I just can't get fucking close to them because of these goddamn treants as well. Like, more so than normal, I'm struggling to get close. There's also, like, what? Fucking, there's a Plague Bearer and an Incarnation of Ice, which are really good area denial ones. Then the Profiteers, which means that, like, going close just results in one-shots. Yeah, there it is. What's this one? Shrapnel mine. Leave permanent mine on the ground that explodes. Exploding into fragments and apply hemorrhage. Okay. That's okay, I guess. I don't see when I would use that, but sure. Alright. Do we want me to do a funny build? I say a funny build, it's probably not that funny. A good build. Or if we're lucky, it's a good build. Wow, these are fucking atrocious. Okay. Let's see if we can make the build work. We have got one of the key pieces now. I am really slow though, good lord. No. No. I could take this for now, but I prefer not to. Okay, we'll take that. Yeah, none of these is gonna be good. Take Templar's Verdict for now, I guess. And I will take Demolish for now. Okay, yeah, none of those are great. Increase potency of this. So there's 3 more abilities we actually want, right? Yeah. We've got 3 of the 6 abilities we want, which is really good. None of those. God, fuck you, game. Fuck you again. Okay, well, this thing's gonna just fucking hit the entire map at this rate, which I'm not against. Damage increase burst. That affects two things that I want to get rid of. We want to get rid of, so we're not going to look at that one. I need to get some agility though. Good lord, this movement speed is just not acceptable. I'm gonna have to burn a res probably on these bosses. Where's my fucking exorcism? Yeah, there it is. There's the res. Okay. Ooh. No. So yes. No, so yes. That sounds probably really strange, but no to that one, yes to this one. I can't take Leviathans, not at this point, when my movement speed's already, like, getting me killed. Like, I can't rely on dash this much. With only 2 dashes. That's how desperate I am, is I need that. I think I take some Touch of Ice here just to get some movement speed advantages going for me. Would you believe that this build is designed around being immortal? I think I fucking fool you with it so far. Because I'm just not hitting the things that I need to hit right now. Which is definitely making this more difficult than it needs to be. God, this is so fucking rough. Sure, more slow effect. I think it increases how much it slows by per stack. Exorcism, thank God. Okay, that's one of the big pieces that we needed. So exorcism heals for if you hit enough enemies every time it casts. So you get a little bit of healing to keep you going. Light beam is the other thing that we want. That's actually the high damage thing that we need. But there's one last ability then that we need that completes this. I need to get rid of these area denial lords. It's really fucking hard to fight into them. Means my kiting is much more awkward. Oh, good lord. And righteous paladin bullshit, let's go. Oh, that's my last life. Alright, fuck. I did not see those chaos pillars. I'm sure it will be fine. Narrator, it was not fine. In fact, it was horrendous. He was on the verge of death. Fuck. God, it's just... Again, my irritation with a lot of these roguelites, right? And I think most people kind of understand what I mean with this. Even with the meta progression, the game just gets to a point where it's like, okay, so how do we make it more difficult? Oh, I know. Everything one-shots you. Like, everything's dealing like 15 damage when it actually hits me. The entire screen is filled with shit, so I'm constantly having to move. And, like, even the DOTs on the ground, it was like 5 or 4 damage, so roughly 5-ish damage it did per fucking tick. It's just like, look at how much I'm having to avoid. This is my big thing that I always get annoyed about when I do come and play this game. Is that, like, I will eventually come to this point where it's like, this is a bullet heaven without, like, actual structure. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. A lot of good bullet heavens have structure around how the bullets move, right? It's like, oh, well, it's targeted in a way so you'll never... There's always an answer, even if the answer is really, really impossible. This game doesn't give you an answer all the time. Because of the randomness, the variety, and the just, like, sporadicness of all of these fucking things going at you all the time. Now, don't get me wrong, like, this game is clearly designed to be this way. Like, it is to play to the difficulty that this game offers. But, like, when I can't even kite them, I can't even tank them, I can't get close to them because stuff does too much damage in an AoE, what am I left with as an answer? Is to not interact with them, kite them out for so long that, like, the rest of the enemies become too strong, and then, like, I'm stuck in this, like, perpetually down spiraling loop. Now, I have, like, got builds that I've done really, really insane with. Like, I just got the right stuff at the right time and it all worked out. Those builds, yeah, no, it works, right? But, like, I shouldn't feel that the only way I win a high-level run is if I'm just lucky. It's not even skill at this point, it is just luck. Like, there is some points in time where it's like there's just so little room to make error that it's just not it's challenging to a level that's not fun. And, like, especially when you get to the later points, some of the enemies get more abilities or, like, more regular use certain abilities. And it just becomes really fucking hard to interact with a lot of things. And I shouldn't feel like I can't interact with the game that I'm playing. I don't know. If you're wondering, yes, I am bitching because I absolutely enjoy playing this game. It's really, really fun. But it does have, like, a couple of key weaknesses that mean, like, I don't want to play the high difficulties because it's just like this. It's me just getting my OP stuff and then just not even paying attention to anything but, like, where I'm dashing. Oh, didn't get, like, extra dashes? Cool, you're gonna suffer miserably. Oh, cool, didn't get more movement speed or anything like that? Suffer miserably. Even, like, I've heard the devs do not like the, was it the Leviathan upgrade, which is increase your power but reduce the slow? Like, reduce your movement speed? I'm like, I'm sorry, if the devs don't even like an upgrade, why is it there? And it's like, oh, well, some people like it. It's like, yeah, but, like, that clearly shows there's a problem. As well as, like, if you browse any forums, because I was like, oh, well, I wonder what people are, like, doing for builds. One of the things I saw quite a bit was just, like, people going like, oh, it's either this build or this build. Right? It's either a build that uses Scent of Blood, or it's an Ice Vortex build. You can do Doom Reap builds as well, is what some people were saying, but, like, they're also, they admit that, like, that's probably the worst of those three builds. And, like, those are the only ones that actually scale effectively. Like, this game, I have almost beaten, like, its fucking highest difficulty shit by accident. At, like, with not so great builds in the past. Now, they nerfed summon builds in the last patch stuff, which, if I remember correctly, I talked a lot about how, like, last time I was playing, summon builds were the best. The last big, like, section of time I was playing. Between then and now, like, they nerfed them, and then last time I felt how much they nerfed them. And it's just like, I'm gonna be honest, that build still wasn't a guarantee win. And now it's just, it feels like you cannot make the difference. And that's something that I feel like, for example, Vampire Survivors did a really good job of maintaining, increasing the challenge, but increasing the power that the player could obtain. but like via angles, not directly. Like, this game's going like, oh no, you just straight up get more powerful, but also fuck you, the enemies get so much more powerful that you can't interact with them. I'm like, I'm sorry, how's that a... That's not a good angle to take in my eyes? If I was to be constructive about this argument, what would I do in difference? I would probably just not scale the damage up as high as it goes. I actually think it's a problem with the enemies, not a problem with the damage that the player does. I think the player has enough damage and has enough options. I just think that like the cast frequency and the damage of the abilities of the damage scaling of the abilities with difficulty is just a little too high. Because you have to keep in mind that it feels like they're scaling the damage up, but then they're also increasing how many lords you fight, for example. I think the scaling on the lords is a little too high. For the fact that you're adding in, like, normally an additional lord for spawn. And, like, it would probably be a very minor tweak to that, is what I would suggest. Just, like, pull it down by, like, almost, of what's currently the scaling, just pull it down by, like, maybe 10%. See how that feels. Otherwise, like, they could do the actual programming answer and testing format and do the double and half, right? You half something if that half something if it feels too much, or you double something if it feels too little. And you might go, it's like, well, so at 100% it feels too much, at 50% feels too less, then you'll go to the middle of that, and then you'll kind of like keep going from there. And that's how a lot of games balance their numbers, right? The rest of the time it's by gut feel or by statistics and stuff like that. Is normally another thing that does come into play. Like, you'll hear some devs go like, oh, we just nerfed it by 5% or 4% or 10%, and they're like, well, yeah, with that sort of number, it's like that's probably because they're really confident with like their number distribution, and they're only wanting to do minor tweaks at this point. All right, I balance the idea of a skill ceiling. Something is good, admin mechanics to require skill to achieve that. Yeah, right? Like, one of the big problems that we heard, and this is something that we've talked about a lot at uni in recent, well, I say in recent, in the last few months, the Marvel game that shut down. Do you want to know why that had really bad balance? Because the highest damage skills in the game were also the mobility skills. Finally, I hit the fucking thing that really makes this build super good. So what happens when your highest damage is your mobility? Well, it entices people to just burst through the levels at fucking Mark 5 and not even pay attention to what's going on. So it gets boring, and something that, again, a lot of game devs have talked about, in fact, Riot Games has done a lot of research on this in recent times. The more a person plays something, the worse it gets. So if a game is fast, you have to be careful to incentivize not playing it too much. Because that way you actually keep interest going, not what a lot of... So that's what, again, the Marvel online game had as a problem, is that it was too fast to play, and people just burnt out on it and didn't want to play it anymore, and that's how it died. So you can kind of understand why, right? Like, I'm sure everyone's here has probably played like a game, and they played it so much that they're like, wow, I really never want to play this game again. And maybe they stick to that argument, maybe they don't. Doesn't really matter. The point of the argument is that this, like, it is a thing that we know is the case. So there's a level of, like, it's okay to give the players something strong if the rest of the game feels adequate in comparison. And you need to know what your, like, gameplay loop timer is. Because if you don't know what your rough gameplay loop time is, then you don't know how to balance to it, right? So this game obviously tries to make it like, oh, well, you'll probably be done by 20 minutes in most situations. So balance is around that, except it's not. The scaling's too high. And I don't get the opportunity to actually build up the strength sometimes that I need at the higher levels. So then I'm put in a situation where I have to play for longer, and then the game's like, well, it's not supposed to play for this long. You're now at a disadvantage. Like right now, I'm honestly surprised I've stayed alive for as long as I have, but that's because, like, I do have a really good build. And I'm just not fighting the bosses, which is not good because it means I'm not actually getting more powerful and I'm not getting out of this run what I actually need. It's almost like they just keep turning up the dial of how strong enemies are, or just turning down the dial of how strong the player can get, and then just going, yeah, no, that's good. And it doesn't feel like the player's actually getting stronger. Like, the player's not getting any reward for the fact that, like, these are difficult. Because, like, I'm gonna be honest, at this point in time, I'm thinking it would just be better off I run at a lower difficulty so I can complete runs and get the resources I need. And those resources aren't going to mean that I can do these higher level ones easier. It just means that I can do the lower level ones faster, probably. Is that really the gameplay that we're trying to push for? Where is everyone else? I'm pretty sure everyone's ducked off at this point. Like, I feel if I actually want to get, like, progression done at this point, I just do this. Go all the way down to, like, Curse 3. And now you might also make an argument. It's like, well, the challenge is higher. You kind of should expect certain things, right? I'm gonna just put in a complaint that I have with this game that I've put forward since I started playing it. So I actually don't have access to all of the abilities still. You know what I need to do to access a bunch of abilities? I need to play at the highest fucking level. I need to play at the highest level. I need to do a bunch of side objective things that are unique and difficult, and put me in a situation where I'm just kind of disadvantaged for not doing them. Like, the amount of effort I need to put in to unlock everything in this game And I'm talking like not unlock cosmetics or unlock actual key mechanics. I don't like that. I think that's a really, really bad philosophy. Because like, look at most, I'm not saying all, but like most Vampire Survivor clones, a lot of them have, especially Vampire Survivors, have it you only need to get to a specific level of a character to unlock that weapon, for example. With these characters, in a sense, there's that, but then you also need so many resources on top of that that it kind of detracts from it. Because, like, yeah, there's the grinding resources as well as the levels that you require, as well as this and that and this and that and this and that and this and that. And you kind of just gotta get into a point where it's like, you need so much shit in this game that, like, it's fun to come back to this game every once in a while, but I definitely will say, like, it's fun to come back to this game every once in a while. That's it. I do not think I can play this game again next week, like, is the short answer. Like, Reap here. This is, probably, arguably one of the strongest builds in the game, and I'm playing at a much lower difficulty. And, like, you can already see that, like, I'm just really just not caring about stuff because of just the sheer difference in difficulty. Like, when the bosses spawn, it's going to be depressing. Well, to Sanctuary instead. I mean, I think I promised to play Hollow Cure next week in this slot, probably. Because, like, I do kind of like playing those sorts of games in that slot. Which I'm not against playing Hollow Cure again. At least for, like, 2 weeks, maybe. Give it a sort of thing. Because I don't want to touch a long series game just yet. But I do think Monster Sanctuary is actually, like, on my list. Alright, so we've got 2 bosses to fight. I think I 100% it in like 13 game hours. Story was about 6 hours of those. That's not too bad. But again, like my rationale stands. I do think... Ooh. Do I want this? Like, not speaking poorly of any game, or like, again, we've done games that are that length and they took like weeks to do because I only streamed for 3 hours. If I start it per se or after semester, then I can probably do longer streams, and then maybe we can do like 3 streams of it and then be done. But that's kind of like, that's why I'm saying not at the moment. If you have the ability to try, why not? I feel like I don't actually want any other abilities. I think this is all I want. Yeah. Multi-class aura. Oh. Is Roger still here? Actually, yeah, I know how to lure him out. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh, increased duration. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, there it is. Children, behave. I see what y'all are doing over there. I know if I like that. Good god, what is going even on for this? Right, I also look over and I see y'all still doing that fucking coffee pasta. But given the incident, it shall not happen, yeah. Good god, I hate the fucking Chaos dude so much for that. Hey, I'm gonna spawn like 70 bombs. You can't dodge them. They deal like 20 damage each. Have fun. Wholesomeness can exist not on my watch. That is just such a fucking... That, yeah. There's some mean truth to that. Water doggo. Let's be honest, right? If I could actually get a water doggo, I would hella go swimming with water doggo. Be so much fun. Imagine going to the beach with water doggo. Just ride along the currents and stuff like that. It'd be so cool. Real wholesome moments here. Water doggo, yeah, it's water doggo. To be fair, I still don't think any stream is gonna ever be as mind-breaky as this, as one of my fucking Yakuza 0 streams, where I actually just started losing my mind, and I think it was the first time I really went on rants on stream. So, fun fact, if you ever wonder why I go on rants on stream, it's because of a Yakuza stream and people enjoy it, and going on a rant with me while I was losing my mind. And it was all about fucking salmon! Oh. Just Ryder. God damn it. I try and be wholesome and this is what I get. Do the same thing as yesterday, but try and make it as wholesome as possible. Oh god. It's my blessing to be cursed, yeah. Oh god. Damn, my chat rate is gonna be so nice for the last few streams with all of these fucking messages. Gotta love it. Man, Doom really just don't stack up like it used to, huh? When a soul sacrifice the pit, summon a powerful Ebon Knight. Total 3 can be active. Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what each of them do. I wish I knew which each of the fucking knights did. Boosting the algorithm, fuck yeah. Gotta jack those numbers, man. You two meowing. One of them's left the office earlier, and the other one still hasn't turned up this morning in my office. Haven't seen them since. But yeah, Natori was curled up on me to begin with. I'm sure they'll be back by the time I get to do my lectures and stuff like that. That's normally how it is. But yeah, no cats in the room at the moment. I know, I'm sad as well. Look, I'll tell you what. If once I get monetized, one of the first things I'm gonna do after I've moved. This is all, yeah. Also have to have moved by then. Is like set up a cat cam and set up like an area for the cats to be, so y'all can see it. Oh god, I'm stuck on a wall. Ah! I looked away for too long. Oh, I just ran into the deadly laser beam. The sun is a deadly laser. Sun is a deadly laser. God, I really wish I could like afford to go do actual singing classes at this point, because I'm really fucking still huge anxiety around singing for stream, but I really want to, because I really want to make a song, well, finish making the song that I've been making, and like have like a little song of it on stream. As part of like the big old rejection of flesh that I plan on doing soon. Do I need to explain that? I feel like I've talked about that before, right? Rejecting Fletch and becoming virtual, or at least partly, sometimes. For streams where it's just sitting around and talking. Reject flesh, embrace modernity, become VTuber. Probably that. No, Tori was the one here earlier. There was, I actually showed she was curled up underneath the blanket that I have on my lap. But, again, she's not here anymore. Let her out earlier. No, it's Doctor that hasn't turned up. He tends to just curl up with whatever he finds warm at the time. Sometimes that will be me, sometimes it won't be. Mm-hmm. quiet cats do. I'm sorry, alright? Like, I can't fucking lock them down. I let them go where they please. This is why I say, if I do get the chance to move and get the thing, I'll set up like a good little cat area for them. They'll love that. So I just realized my mouse was all the way off screen. Good lord. God damn, if only this Unholy Aura had like a little bit more radius, because it's got so much fucking multicast at this point. Throw them through the monitor. No. They're my cats. You must suffer. Also, yes, I did just kind of like hum out the song that I've been writing, and I'm sorry. I'm really itching to sing it more. I just don't really get the opportunities to do it. Can lend you my Unholy Aura. Does your Unholy Aura also fucking impair the nearby enemies with doom? Feel like it does, right? Frailty. Fragility. See, I've just got a grumpy enough face that that's my passive aura that I have. People just stay the fuck away from me. It's a fat guy. Jesus. Yes, I love playing fat guys. I get away with it so well with my literally fucking broad shoulder, slightly hey, this area effect. Starved fucking body type. Man, at this point in time, I'd be fine with being fucking chubby. Just had enough of like the, you know, when you don't like get enough food and you get the fucking pot belly. So it's like your stomach bulges out, but like the rest of you is like absolutely fucking skin tight. That's what I've got. It's really fucking annoying. Means if I eat like anything, my stomach just bulges out and you can see. Man, I need to get my fitness going again. I mean, I know my doctor would fucking like that. Just literally do not have the fucking time. Oh, that's a fun one. If I do end up moving, should we try and do a fucking Ring Fit adventure stream? I'm sure that will go well. I actually have Ring Fit Adventure and I have used it a bunch. It's a fun game. But that would be really interesting to see that on stream. See my fucking suffering. To do fucking 20 squats for a single attack. That is rough. I know I had to do I know I had to do quite a bit myself, because I had it on like a somewhat decent difficulty at the time. Hey, look, we completed a run. Woohoo. In 20 minutes. Fucking hell. And I mean, slow scores. I remember how bad they can get, because I remember I set like a custom thing up at one point to test out how bad stuff could get. It was real, yeah, it was real fucking rude. That game is not nice to people that play it. Just putting it out there. I don't know what the fucking Ebon Knights even do, I'm gonna be honest. Like, they run around and maybe hit things? Speed runs on the highest difficulty. I would probably die. Might be fun. Can always give it a shot. No, that's what you all want to see, is just me fucking fall over and cry. I can't do this anymore. Speedrunner whilst on a treadmill. Fucking hell. First of all, my question to that is, how much money do you think I fucking have? Because there's no way I'm getting a fucking treadmill. That shit's spinny, man. Causing and applying paralysis in an area. Okay. Obscure arrow. Wow, what a fucking definition. There's a free treadmill, it's called outside. True. But the thing is, I'm not going outside. I'm not streaming outside yet. I say fun fact, it's not sarcasm at all. Wow, really? Damn. Horse ass. The vlog. Bruh, I fucking... One day, right? Maybe one day I might do something outside. I don't know. Doubt it though. I mean, I've said before, like ages ago, that like I do look at the was it the like IRL live streams, and I do like those. I think those are cool. But I just feel that like in New Zealand, there's a few places I definitely want to go with it, but like I'm not doing it in my fucking where I live. This place is a shithole. They know you say harassing as pog when you're on the vlog, yeah. That's the one thing, right, is in New Zealand I feel like I could get away with it pretty well, as long as I communicate with like the stores that I end up going to and shit. But I just don't know where I would want to do it. There's probably like some tram areas that would be quite nice for it. Like some nice track bush areas, because that's something that I feel like New Zealand's got that we've got an advantage of, is when we actually have bush that's not getting fucking destroyed by shitholes, then it actually does look quite nice. God, I don't even know what to fucking play now. Play this dude. War Tiger. I can summon tigers. Nice. Just fucking poison. Okay. You know what? Isn't there a rot thing that I have? This one. Is that? More rot. Fucking brain rot. Let's go. Hola, Sadora! Hola, soy Dora! Fucking, I hate that so much. I'm here to just be toxic. Haha, get it? Because it's poison. Now making coke for Steel Fast. Nice. See, no, we want get the war tigers. Sure, we'll get the war tigers for now, because I want to see what the war tiger. They're literally just tigers that run out and fucking shank people. Okay. Holy shit, they do like a lot of damage though. Just saying. Go, my war tigers. Kill, maim. Kill, maim, destroy. Am I telling my cats to maim people because it's funny? 50 subs is a sub goal, now you pass it. Nice. Poison bolt. I don't really want poison bolt. Poison bomb, sure. Touch of ice. Boys and balls? Wait, what? Did I? I said poison bomb, didn't I? Oh no. Acid rain. This sounds like a great build. Definitely not any questionable activities going on here at all. I am a chemical fucking weapon, Jesus. Ah, fuck yeah, why not? God damn, them fucking tigers actually just, like, completely ruined that dude. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Summons are still strong in this game. So we ever... damage increase. Fuck it. More damage means they die faster, which means I hopefully die less. Yes. Use brain power. Oh no, it's fucking timber saws. Whatever will I do? That tree looks angry. Increase quantity. Ooh. May or may not have found Roger's channel. I mean, can you just click on person? No. Like if you click on their name in the thing, can't you just or the button, the things at the end, you can press thing to go to channel. I don't know if that's just exclusively to me or whatever, but like that is a thing that I can see. More poison. Oh my god, I just took 100 damage. My bad game, I just guess I'm getting vibe checked. To be fair, I was 10, yeah. I mean, that's why, like, there's a, AMV on the channel that was made fucking... God, how long ago did I make that, actually? It's like 7-8 years ago now. I was like... roughly when I was getting into anime stuff. Fuck off, Fire Shield. Nobody likes you. God, that was a different time, man. That was a very different time. Damage increased to lasting or area of effect to summons. I mean, it's damage increased, but yeah. Checked what age most of your audience is, and it's mostly like 30s, 40s. Please help. I'm such... I mean... what is mine again? I actually can't remember. I think mine's like mid-20s is pretty much the main bracketing. Like, between 20 and 30, I think, is my age bracketing. My average age bracketing. Which, I mean, like, I'm content with that. Multicast bombs? Fuck yeah. Increase health of the tigers, sure. I can have a look in a second, actually, it's because I'm kind of interested as to see what my audience range is nowadays. I know at one point it was mostly female as well, which made me giggle. I think it still is. Which the only reason I say that is because I just don't feel like I advertise myself as someone that's all that appealing to women, but hey, clearly I'm wrong. Are you a child? Am I? That is a good question. I'll get back to you on that. Only boomers watch dumb TikTok compilations, lol. Does that mean I'm not a boomer because I don't watch dumb TikTok compilation things? Aha, checkmate. Alright, after this run, we're looking at my fucking YouTube stats. That's what we're gonna be doing. Well, I don't know if I'll show them on stream, but you know what I mean. Because I kind of want to know what my stats are now. Y'all have made me curious. I haven't looked at them in a long time. Good God, there is so much poison on my screen. Y'all like poison? Sound like an 11-year-old. Rough. Come on, don't be so mean. Was. There you go. That's probably why he sounds like an 11-year-old, because he was an 11-year-old apparently in that video. Makes a lot of sense. Also, that is a lot of poison I just stacked up in an instant. Holy shit. That man just kind of fucking fell over. Well, that means we gotta go for the higher difficulty stuff, right? Did you get a toilet paper? What the fuck are y'all on about? Is this the video? Alright, multicast summoning, sure. It's not great, but it's something. Listen, my life is a fever dream and I only remember, like, last 5 seconds. You know, that's fair. I don't like thinking about all the other stuff of my life anyway, so I'm just gonna say the same. Too much shit in my time that I've seen that I don't want to see. Area of effect, sounds good. Ichabod, fucking what is going on? Increased damage. Damage is good because if damage higher, then I deal more damage, right? See, I'm using my big brain maneuvers right now. Full things damage means damage. Oh shit. I have it wrong this entire time. Oh my god, that was 140 damage that dude just whacked me. Just did it again, because I can't fucking move. Such a fun, interactive situation. Damage. Man, I need some fucking healing soon. Damage. Cooldown means I do things more often, which means the damage comes out more often, which means more damage. Haha. Agitate the masses, yeah. Sounds like a fucking great pastime. That's what fucking media does nowadays, right? Like most media outlets, just let's irritate the masses a bunch and then like make money off of it. Teehee. Haha, lol, so random. Chaos incarnate. I am the herald of the end. Chaos incarnate. I'm gonna fucking lose a life here. I've done so well not losing one so far. Ah, there it is. I got stuck on the tree. I'm some random maid in Elizabethan era. We are not the same. Jesus. Ooh, multicast. Yeah, nah, fucking Rip Lizzie. Yeah. That was Lizzie too. I'm talking about the default model. Who fucking calls it the default model? Oh no. I don't think I've ever heard someone refer to Queen Elizabeth the First as the default model. Ooh, healing crystal. There we go. It's been 3 hours. Just about. That one. God, I have no idea what's going on at this point. I just ran into a laser beam. Summarizes basically what's fucking going on. Venomous. Gotta go bye-bye now, though. I mean, like, in 15 minutes or so, yeah. It's at past normally that, I call it. Or close to. And I'm in the middle of a run now, so, like, it's probably when this run ends. And plus, we still gotta look at my stats on YouTube. You gonna go now? Alright, catch you later. If there's a stack of bleed, chance of applying more poison. Alrighty. Damage increase, whatever. It's what, like 2 more lots of bosses I need to defeat? Or they're gonna defeat me here, one of the two. I forgot I have nothing to do. Oh, there we go, I died. It do be rough like that. Right, I'll say a word, you continue the sentence. Chaos. Once. Oh boy. Alright. Let me quickly pull up my stats, because I want to look at this now. I have no idea what I'm looking at with y'all fucking conversation. All right. So we've got to go to analytics. And it's audience, right? Okay, people that are watching mostly are subscribed. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see. So if I go to lifetime of the channel, or is it 1 year of the channel? 1 year of the channel will give it to me. Okay. Fucking hell. Apparently, my highest watch time demographic is males over 65 years old. Love it. Love it. According to this, which means that there's probably like kids and such, because they're just trying to get into the channels. All right. If we're looking at number of views, we're looking at most are from 18 to 24, then the second most is from 25 to 34, and then it just tapers off as it goes down. But no, it is definitely a male predominant overall. However, females in 18 to 24 range are the most common. And for males, it's the same age range, yeah. There you go. That's the stats for the channel nowadays. There was actually a portion of time where I had like a fucking... I want to say it was like a 60-40 split with 60 females. For like a month or so, which was kind of weird. I guess it was when I had like a really low viewership number and the stat just got skewed really easily. Wonder who the females are, yeah. And there's no user specified at all, which is kind of interesting. Guess that means that that's a system that's not used that often? Top geographies. Ooh. Where are most of y'all from? Well, it's only showing me the fucking states, which I know that's not fucking the only one. Yeah, like, that's 3.4% of the viewers are from the states. So not very many viewers from the States. That's not too surprising, though, for the time that I do it. It's better for Europe than it is for the States. Chicken stuffed with cheese, covered in cheese. That sounds so fucking nice. God damn. It's rubbery. I'd get that if it, like, I immediately can see it being extremely rubbery, but it still sounds really nice. But yeah, no, there we go. So that's the fun little stats behind the scenes, I guess, that I could find. God stays in heaven for even he fears me. True. I have days where I feel like that. I look at the code that I wrote and it's like, You think God says in heaven not a fear of what I've created. Put on the YouTube music video. Great car theme. Okay, give me a sec. I can put that on for the last couple of minutes, eh? So it's... theme. Right, and if I put on clip, you'll be able to see. So which one is it? Second one? All right. Good lord, stretch. Oi, oi, oi. What? Wait, what? Obtain a meal fit? I had to obtain a meal fit. Come on. Oh, no, today was fun though. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be playing Soulstone Survivors next week. Definitely gonna be... Alright. So I think it was, Ari, you put forward, like, you wanted me to play, what's it? Hollow Cure again, right? I can probably do that next week in that place. But yeah, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do up my next week. It's gonna be interesting. Might do a double up on Yakuza. Yeah, sorry, you're just seeing my like thought processes because we were right at the end of the stream, so I'm just kind of going through everything in my head. Because tomorrow I'm not going to have much time to think because it's going to be programming and it's going to be a short stream. So yeah, so let's get to it then. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, consider leaving a like or a comment on the video. It'd be very much appreciated. It helps the video out more than you might know. Also, consider subscribing to the channel, hitting the notification bell to find out when I go live, as well as follow me over on Twitter/X, where I do post when I'm going live, as well as some of my thoughts and feelings, which at the moment is just kind of me, like, going grrr at things going around. I don't think there's really anything else to talk about other than, yeah, so programming tomorrow. Remember, it is like a shorter stream than average just because it is a Friday and Fridays are rough for me because I have a lecture at when I would normally finish. So gotta go with what I've got. But I don't think there's anything really else to talk about. I'm glad you guys are having fun with your word games though. It's good. It is entertaining to watch. But yeah, no, I think we'll call it there. So once again, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, let's see how far this video's got. We'll give it another 20 minutes, eh? But yes. Fun fact, I can turn you into a tree genetically. Wait, what? Okay. Won't be here tomorrow. Oh, catch you later though, Ari. Hopefully you can catch up next week. His voice dropped. Yeah, I typically drop it at the very end. Fucking... Just because it's me doing like the same thing. What the fuck? That ends really suddenly. That fucking ended very suddenly. Alright, anyway. Once again, thank you so much for watching. You're awesome, stay awesome, and I hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye-bye.